Shouldn't we tell Mr. Hobson that the bull is dead?
Why would we want to do that?
Well, I mean, it isn't right to lie to him, is it?
We're not lying to him. We are protecting him from the truth.
Excuse me?
Don't go getting yourself all worn thin trying to puzzle out the big philosophical question, son. Concentrate on the job at hand.
What do you want us to do?
We gotta move that carcass out of sight.
Move it?
That thing must weigh a ton.
All right. Take all the hay that Stefan didn't eat and cover it up.
You want us to make a haystack?
And be quick about it. Because sooner or later, Hobson has got to come up for air.
What is that?
Hey, sir. It's off the East Field. Mr. Phillips wanted it sacked here.
In the rain.
Well,
The bull. Where's the bull?
South pasture. Mr. Phillips said that the cows there were generally younger, and that he might be more inclined to, well, that is...
Right.
Exactly, sir.
I had a look in the south pasture. Couldn't find that bull.
Oh, you know, for an old fella, he gets around pretty good. He's probably off in the trees somewhere.
So are we gonna round him up on the way out?
No.
Well, a bull his age might not survive the trip to Vanderhoof.
And back. In case the raffle winners from around here.
Yeah, we'll wait to see who claims before we start dragging Stefan all over the countryside.
Brett? Brett, where are you going?
Strange place for a haystack.
I told them to stack it by the barn, but do they listen? I, for one, will be glad when this war is over and we can hire ourselves some decent cow hands.
Brett? We really should get going.
Worse than giving back money.
You took it under false pretenses.
Not so far. We didn't know the bull was dead.
But now you do. And if you keep going with the scam, it's just as bad as rustling our cattle back.
As I recall, it wasn't rustling our cattle that got us into trouble.
It was trying to make good afterwards.
Well, we won't make the same mistake again.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're all saying.
You cost us a bundle that time. We should have quit while we were ahead.
I'm saying we should quit now.
This can all work out.
Oh. How?
Tell him, Pan.
If we look at this logically, not emotionally, there's only one person who ever has to find out that that bull is dead. The winner. No one else ever needs to know.
And what do you think the winner's gonna say when he finds out he's the winner of a dead bull?
By then, I'm sure we'll think of something.
Ever since the government froze the prices of beef, we've had just one bad idea chasing another. As far as I'm concerned, we should pack it in. And that bull is a sign.
What is that?
Well, I told you it might be a little difficult to call off.
You never told me you were selling tickets in town.
Well, now that I think about it, I might have mentioned to Ned to spread the word when Nixie came through town.
Well, I'm gonna mention that it's off.
Rick!
I want a ticket. I got $5. No, hold on just a minute.
Pan, can I have a ticket?
And one for Bert, too?
77, that's my lucky number. No.
Once again, you seem to be swimming against the tide of progress.
Pan.
But since you refuse to accept the democratic will of the majority, why don't you let me be the bearer One moment, everyone. Go on upstairs. Take the first bath. I'll straighten this out.
Great.
Hey, come on. Yeah, quiet, everyone. Now, there's something you need to know about this raffle. We're only selling 100 tickets, and they're almost gone. All right, here we go.
Ran into Henry and Irma Jode on the way back from Batnooney. That's where the milk cow and the steer went. Well, what was I supposed to do? They lost their crop. Bear took their milk cow, and Henry had a busted ankle. The 3 kids to feed wasn't going to be long before they started feeling mighty hungry.
I love you, Rich Hobson. That was a wonderfully decent thing to do.
We need all the cows we can round up, and I go giving 2 of them away. Just not tough enough for this country.
So, why are you really selling the bull?
Well, because he's a legend in these parts. And everyone should own a legend at least once in their lives.
So it's an act of community service, sharing the wealth, that sort of impulse?
Bob, $5 is a small price to pay for a brush with genuine greatness.
In other words, your operation's in the red and you want us to bail you out.
It's not for me. It's for Rich. The man's feeling like he can't get ahead no matter what. He's about ready to give up, and that is the truth.
You pant. I tell you, for a spiel like that, even I'll buy a ticket. Heck, make it 2.
What? Well, thank you, Henry.
For Rich, it's the least I could do.
We'll take another one.
What are we going to do with that bull again?
Ranching. We've never tried ranching bird.
I'm getting tired of digging ditches. Hit me again.
Olivia!
Mr. Phillips, you're not still selling.
It's not what you think.
Don't try and pretend this isn't some bunco game. How many tickets have you sold?
Will you let me explain?
I am sure Corporal Stewart would be most interested.
Look, I'd rather explain to someone more sympathetic than the Mountie.
Oh, you're talking to the wrong person.
Well, let me tell you the truth.
Oh, now that, Mr. Phillips, would be a novel experience.
And if you still want to turn me in, I'm at your mercy.
All right. It's my lighter.